Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing the connection between the recent Nashville shooting and the controversial trans bills in Tennessee. Before we begin, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our thought-provoking discussions. Now, let's dive in. The tragic Nashville shooting has left many people questioning the role of the government in society. A comment has been circulating online that caught my attention. Here is the video.
Trans people in Tennessee, it's time to fucking fight. Trans allies in Tennessee, it's time to fucking fight. Trans women, if they lock you up for identifying as a woman, fight, resist. You're gonna die anyways. We're going to die anyways. It's time to fucking resist. Fight them. Hurt them. If they put their hands on you, beat them. We are at an attack. It's time to fight back. Do you hear me? Trans people in Tennessee, trans men, trans women, non-binary, fight! If they try to arrest you or have you arrested on a felony for existing, beat them, team up, gang together, get people who agree with you to come and fight. Carry a weapon at all times. And yes, you have to attack the police officer. Allegedly. But it's time. It's time. If they're going to try to jail and police you for existing, you fight them. You fight them. And if they lock you in prison, fuck up the guards. Bust out of prison. Jump in with other trans people. It's time we organize a prison bust in Tennessee, guys. It's time we organize a prison bust. It's time we start fighting. It's time. If they put their hands on you, fight them. Trans people, fight them. We will not let them create a genocide of trans people. I am so tired. I was in a live the other day with 2 trans people who denied this. Out of my way. I disown any trans person who disagrees with this notion. You are not allowed at the fucking table. It's time to fucking fight. Trans genocide's around the corner. Stop debating cis people in your existence. I do not debate. My existence is not a conversation. We fucking fight now, or we die. And we're not gonna die debating cis people. They're gonna have the last word. They're joining your life to call you a man. They're joining your life to call you a woman. They're joining your life to misgender you, to get the right pronouns, to tell you that you're not existent. They're fucking with you and you're an idiot. Stop. You're gonna kill us all. Join together and start organizing a rally for resistance. Not for talk. They're fucking with you. You're being gaslit. You think you're going to have a conversation and make progress. We don't have time to make progress. We have time to fight. God, all of you, I'm disappointed. Fight. Stop. I'll tell you something. If a police officer put his hands on me for trying to be who I am, I don't care if I got shot. I'm taking a couple of transphobes with me. And I suggest you do the same. The time for debate is over. It's a waste of time.
It's crucial to remember that everyone has the right to live as they like, as long as they don't hurt other people. When we examine the impact of controversial legislation, we must consider how it affects both individual rights and social harmony. Is it possible that these trans bills have contributed to the tension that culminated in the Nashville tragedy? In this context, we must ask ourselves, what is the role of the government in regulating people's lives? Should the government be prioritizing the protection of all citizens or catering to specific groups' beliefs? It's essential to consider the long-term implications of such legislation on society as a whole. We may never know for sure whether the Nashville shooting would have happened without the trans bills. However, we can examine how controversial legislation might exacerbate existing tensions in society, leading to tragic outcomes. How do we create a more inclusive and tolerant society that reduces the potential for such violence? In conclusion, the connection between the Nashville shooting and the trans bills in Tennessee is a thought-provoking topic. While it's impossible to determine if the shooting would have happened without the legislation, it's crucial to consider how divisive policies can contribute to a tense social climate. As always, I want to hear your thoughts on this topic. What do you think about the relationship between controversial legislation and societal tensions? Leave your comments down below, and let's start a conversation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.